Hey guys, it's Kelly, Bama Girl. I have not been on here in quite some time, but I'm going to do this update video and because I have some new subscribers and I just really need to get back into doing this. I have kind of fallen off the wagon on my YouTube videos and even watching. I hadn't been watching you guys like I had been. It's just been very crazy time in my life right now. But I did want to do this update. I had my 2-year surgiversary on May the 28th, which was, I guess, this week. My highest weight, for those of you who may not know, was 261, and my lowest weight was 168. Currently, I am around 178, so I've gained 10 pounds since my lowest, due to nobody's fault but my own. Eating. Absolutely all to do with my eating, my food choices. I keep up with my exercise. I mean, I've not ever quit exercising. I've always drank my water, never been a problem, but like I've said before and others have said, you can exercise till the cows come home. But when you take in too many calories, you're going to gain weight. It's just going to happen. So, but I'm back on it. I'm doing a back to basic challenge till to July the 4th, an independence challenge. And even though the past 2 days have really sucked for me, it's been emotional. And that was one of the things I was going to work on, was my emotional eating. But the past 2 days I have caved and not done well. But I'm back on it today. My mindset's different. Went to Vegas, and I didn't do an update about that. I did go to Vegas, and I had a blast, and I so enjoyed meeting everybody from, well, just everybody, but specifically the Back to Basic girls, and that was just so wonderful. To me, it was like a family reunion. And when we all came into the room that day, it was just so wonderful just to meet the people that you spend so much time with, or I spend so much time with, on a daily basis, and talking to and sharing your life with, and your ups and your downs, and not just about weight loss, but just everything in general. And I was just so really touched. And the whole time I was gone, the whole time I was out there, I just felt so supported. I felt like, I don't know, it just, I don't get the support that I feel like I need in my home. And so I depend on you. And these are people that have been so supportive of me and encouraging to me, and I just love you guys so much. You just have no idea. I did share that time with a couple of my girls here at home, Kimra and Sue, and I talk so much about Back to Basics. They're like, when are we going to get to join that group? And so you're a part of me. I talk, it's just, I can't help it. It's just what when in conversation I'll say, well, such and such from Back to Basics said, and so that's how much a part of me that you guys are. But I did enjoy spending time with them, and they're here, they're my support here at home, and I do love them so dearly, and they'll never know how much. But this morning, my face is kind of red here. I did come out and do a walk to get my exercise in for my challenge, and that really does help and motivate me to be able to, I don't have an excuse now. I have to report in, and I have to stay accountable, and it really does help. And this morning was just extra special because I normally put my iPod on and listen to my music, and for some reason this morning I just didn't feel like doing that. I just wanted to be. It's such a beautiful day here, and the the wind's blowing, and it's just so pretty. It's not humid. Well, it's getting that way, but not right now. It's not. And I was just alone, really, with my thoughts. You know how, like, when you're in the shower, and that's really the alone time. A lot of times, especially people that have, women that have kids, you have this alone time and with your thoughts, and things come to you in the shower. Well, that's the way it was with me today. I was just alone with my thoughts, and there was no, music going. So I thought about something that Susan had said, Black Band Susan, and I got to meet you in Vegas, and it was so exciting. She's an amazing woman. She really is, and so sweet. And she had put a post on Facebook this week about walking and how she wasn't a power walker or a runner, and she looks freaking fantastic. I mean, she looks so good. And so if you're watching this, just know I mean, she's incredible. But it really made me think, because a lot of times I have tried to, I know we aren't supposed to compare ourselves to others, but I see so many people running, and I tried to run. I just never fell in love with it, and I thought it just made me kind of feel like a failure because I couldn't. And when Susan put that on Facebook about she's not a runner, and it just kind of made me feel like, oh, I'm okay. If I just walk, I'm okay. And I did that this morning, and it was enjoyable. I love walking, and I have been walking for a long time, and as part of my exercise. And so I say that to say that, it was a different walk this morning. I felt like I'm not having to push myself to meet somebody else's expectations, but to meet my own. And I walked 4 miles, and it was enjoyable. So but I enjoyed not just being out. And I don't know if I have ever told this story on here, but back in 2001, I'm going to probably tear up again, I'm sure. I was in a very, very bad car wreck. I was hit head on by a drunk driver, and it crushed my left ankle and broke my left kneecap. I was in the hospital. I had my first surgery, lasted 8 hours. And when I came out, I was in the hospital for 8 days. And I had an external fixator on my left leg, which I don't know if any of you know what that is, but it looks like a suitcase handle with these rods coming out of your leg. You can actually see down into, it's very gross, but I had that. So I have a plate and 5 screws in my left ankle. I have 2 screws and wire in my left knee. And I was in a wheelchair for 3 months. And I couldn't walk. And I was never in any pain, which really was a God thing, because to go through what I had gone through and not to feel any pain. Yes, I was on morphine for several days, but I remember not being in any pain. And I'm a very driven person when it comes to, I'm not going to be held down when it comes to that kind of stuff. I had another surgery to have the external fixator taken out of my leg, and I was in months of therapy. The wreck happened on July the 27th, and I was out of work until January. And all this time I was going through therapy, and I didn't have to learn to walk again because I could put some pressure on my right leg, but not being able to walk not having use of your legs, it was very emotional for me because I had, at that point in my life, had been going to the gym. I was working out with big guys, and I was pushing the weight they were pushing, and I was, walking, and every day, and so it really set me back. At that point, I was even going to be a personal trainer. I was fixing to start some classes to do that, and that wreck just blew it all out of the water. But today, as I was walking, I was thinking about that, and for me to say, well, I'm not good enough because I can't run or because I don't enjoy running, that's hooey. I can walk. After being all I've gone through, all I've been through, I can still walk. And I had taken that for granted. And that came back to my mind today. I'm grateful, so grateful that I can walk. And I don't have any pain or there's no kind of anything that I suffer from due to the wreck. And I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful that I can still walk. I have that. I'm sorry. But also, I was thinking about my food because I told you that has been what has caused me to have this regate is absolutely my food. And so I was walking, I was thinking, I've said it before, don't focus on what you can't have, focus on what you can have. And I just thought, well, today I'm just going to focus on protein. And I know we're supposed to put protein first and blah, 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 but not blah, 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 but, those are the rules, so protein first. And but I find myself thinking sometimes, well, dang, I can't have this, or wow, I want to have this or that. And when I do that, in my mind, it's like, that's off limits, and you know how you are when you're a kid. If you say, hey, you can't have that, well, the kid wants that. So it's that toddler inside me pitching a 2-year-old tantrum, I guess. But I said, today I'm going to focus on protein. What protein am I going to have today? What protein? I'm going to eat this or that, and just focus on what I can have, what options I have for my protein that I can eat. And, that's not some big aha moment or anything, but it just came to me, and sometimes I just have get back to the basics. So I want to thank my new subscribers and all my new friends that I have made through Facebook and the Back to Basics group. And thank you guys for watching me and supporting me. And this is a continued journey. It's never ending. I can tell that it's never going to end. I'm 2 years out. This is 5 years from now. I'm going to be making a video saying I'm learning such and such today, and so that's my update, guys. And I'm going to do my best to check back in on a regular basis because it's important to me, and I have let some things that were important to me slide because of certain situations in my life, and I've got to do what works for me again. And so anyway, I love you guys, and until next time, I want to congratulate Becca on her 2-year surge anniversary because I know she's right there with me. I think hers is June the 2nd. Is that today? I can't remember exactly. It was the 1st of June, because we were right there together, and it was great to meet you too, Becca. And I hope that you have continued success. You look amazing. I think once those you get those plastics done that you want, I think you're going to be exactly where you want to be. You're so young and was able to take advantage of this well before you got well into your years. So I think that's all. Until next time. See ya. Bye.